Next up in the workshop on Slinging Paint, Veil of Ruin. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. Today we're going to take a look at a fantastic new miniature that I've gotten a hold of. This fella right here. He's from a game called Veil of Ruin. Kickstarter goes live. I do believe it is either today or at least this weekend. So I thought maybe we'd start doing this guy. Rah. Now I don't have anything that's that's Veil of Ruin t-shirt related, so the closest I came up with was Dark Crystal, because he kind of looks like a Gartham, the pinchy crab-like, spider-like things that are in the original movie. So I figured, you know, he kind of looks like that. Why not? And I've been actually having a really tough time finding a good color scheme for this guy. So what I've actually decided to do is take a look at coconut crabs, which are kind of like Gartham, kind of like this guy right here. He's also coconut crabs are also among the biggest, if not the heaviest, land crab. So, you know, I just thought he would be kind of a neat inspiration for this fella. So so let's get to it. What we're going to do is we're going to actually give him a coat of Abaddon Black, or Abaddon if you're British, and let's see if I can find a suitable size, because the black underspray and the black paint are ever so slightly different. So, and I didn't quite get all the spaces, all the spots. So let's just hop in there and get some black on this guy, even though he's, like I said, even though he's already black. Now, a lot of the coconut crabs that I've seen are kind of a brown color, but the one that I found, which is going to be the inspiration for this guy here, is black and blue. He's really cool looking. So we're gonna go with that. Because why not? So I hope everybody's still doing okay, keeping safe, doing what they have to do to get through these interesting days. I know I am. Again, I still don't go out unless I just can't handle being inside anymore. And even then, I limit how much time I'm actually outside. And I know that different spots in the world are opening up and allowing different things, but I still have to be careful. Yay. I mean, everybody should be careful, but I have to be a little bit more careful. Although, yesterday I had my first real social get-together. It's, you know, other than just the people, other than people just in my house, we're actually allowed to have one or two people over, so that was a delight. It was nice to see my friends. It was nice to, you know, it was nice to actually have other company. Zoom and Skype and all those other social, you know, social whatevers you want to call them, that allowed you to do meetings or talk to your friends or whatever while you're still in your house. It's fine and dandy and all, because I mean, it allows you to see them, but there's nothing quite like actually having real interaction with people, persons, however you want to call it. Okay. Now I know I haven't got it 100%, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not going for necessarily 100%. We are going for at least reasonably covered. Now, what I can tell you about this miniature is that he's extremely highly detailed. He's going to be a lot of fun to paint, a lot of little nooks and crannies and places to get into. And that's kind of going to be the problem, is that because he's basically already put together for me. You know, he's one big piece. Getting into the underbelly might be a little difficult, but we'll do what we can. And as you can see right there, valeofruin.com, that's where you want to go and check this stuff out. You know, looks like it's a D&D 5th edition supplement as well as a customizable card game. So there's going to be miniatures and there's going to be cards, and you can throw some dice, you know, have some fun with your friends once this whole mishigosh is done and over with. Or, you know, now that we are actually starting to happen to have a little bit of leeway on actually having people come over to the house, come over to your house, or you go over to their houses or whatever, maybe, hey, pack a game along, like, you know, and we all know that a lot of us have been painting a lot of miniatures, doing a lot of different hobby stuff, building models, painting miniatures, doing whatever it is that we have to do to get to get through this interesting time. All right, so from what it looks like, anyway, let's see. All right, so what it looks like, anyways, I'm going to be starting off with probably Cantor blue, my nice dark blue. There it is. I know sometimes the camera doesn't like to, you know, there we go. Cantor blue. So I don't really know if you guys can see it or not. I'll try my best. So we're going to kind of go for is something kind of like that. He looks pretty cool, doesn't he? and he's a real thing. Scary as all heck. Now, I don't know if they're good eating. Doesn't matter. They're pretty cool. So what it looks like is he's mostly black, which, dang, he's already mostly black. But what we're going to do is we're going to start building up layers of blue around the joints and the edges of the carapace, or you know, the armor. Take some of that Cantor blue, put it on the palette. Look at the camera so you guys make sure that you guys can still see what it is that I'm doing. Water it down. I'm going to water it down a little bit extra. And then we're going to set to work. Since there's really no guidelines except for what I'm kind of seeing on here, it's kind of go for whatever kind of looks right. Hopefully, maybe we can get something kind of cool looking. Might also give them a bit of a dry brush just to really hit those high spots. Who knows? All I know is that I think he's going to look really cool, but we won't know. We won't really know until after it's all said and done. And if you guys hear lots of beeping and noises and stuff like that over top of me, it's because I have construction going on in my neighborhood right outside the studio. So, you know, yay for that. Makes it kind of hard to do videos for you guys, you know. It's nice and quiet, but you kind of do what you gotta do. Hope for the best. It's not like I can yell outside my window, "Hey, be quiet, people." I'm filming. I mean, I probably could, and I'd probably get laughed at. So we're not going to do that. You know what? I think actually this is kind of a neat kind of a neat way to go. You know, I've always said to you guys, these are your miniatures. Paint them however you want. Now, usually I try to paint them however the company or whoever has laid them out, so that, you know, they're accurate. to what they have painted. But since I couldn't actually really find a good picture, and Lord knows I looked, I decided to go my own way. And my partner, she told me, she said, you should do it like a coconut crab. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I looked up a coconut crab and went, oh, well, first of all, wow. Okay, these things actually exist. They're a real thing. Cool. And second of all, yeah. So I looked at some of the patterns that these crabs come in, and I decided on this really cool kind of black and blue fella. You know, I kind of like him. He looks pretty awesome. This is going to take me a long time to do, but that's okay. Because, you know, not being able to work, stuff like that, gives me nothing. Nothing but time. Of course, as we go, we can start figuring out more where we want maybe some different colors to be, because there's going to be a little bit of different color on this guy. I mean, he's not going to be all just black and blue. There might be a little bit of brown. There might be some turquoise. There might, you know, definitely, because he's got kind of like a skull face, we're going to make that more of a skull color, and we're going to see if we can't blend that out of the black. Should be cool. Should be good. And then, of course, you know, as we do the tips and do the stuff on the on this crab critter, you can build it up, build it out just a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. It's one of the great things I actually really like. And if it's a little fat on one side, or a little fat somewhere, yeah, that's okay. Nature isn't always perfect. The color isn't going to be exactly in a pinstripe. It might go over a line here or a line there. It doesn't really matter. As long as we think it looks cool, and we're doing okay. I kind of like how he's coming together already. And I've done nothing more than really edge out some blue on him. To me, it looks right. So I give props and kudos to my girl who gave me the idea of painting them up kind of like a coconut crab. So thank you. This is cool. We'll start to feather some of that out. See how he looks. Now, normally you guys know that I like to work with a handle and put them on a base. Well, I'm not sure if I actually have a base big enough for it. Let's see what I can do. I know he didn't fit on my priming stick. Might just fit on a painting handle. He does. Oh, look at that. He does. He fits on a painting handle. He fits on the extra large painting handle. So, that's a thing. Which I kind of like. So I guess he just didn't fit on my priming stick. So I kind of primed him the old-fashioned way and just put him on a serving tray that I got from one of our local malls. Don't worry, I didn't steal it. They were replacing their trays, so I asked them if I could have one of their old ones. And they said yes. Oh, this guy's looking pretty decent so far. Look at that. We're almost out of time for our first foray into this miniature. And well, we still have a long way to go. No, I didn't want that color. That's okay, I can paint over it. Now, you know, like I said, we're basing this off of an actual crab, but doesn't mean we have to stick to that exact, you know, crab color or color scheme, I should say. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Really? Now? Should look up all night. Sorry. Ow. Sorry about that. I'm back. It seemed that Studio Cat was getting into something that he shouldn't be. So. That's right. My little boy Toothless was getting into something he shouldn't. Yeah. Alright. Well, he's coming along slowly, slowly, only the slowly. I don't know what the hell brought that on. I don't know. Maybe because, you know, I was going crazy being cooped up in the house. Nothing but my miniatures and cats. Not my part. Huh. Yeah, right now we're just kind of doing some edging, we're being edgy. That's right. Trying to get some color on this beast while I kind of think about where we want to go. I mean, I have an idea where we want to go, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay. Kind of like how this is beginning to look. Hopefully we'll kind of get some other colors on them, right? Other colors. I'm gonna kind of stop with that edging right for the moment anyway. And no, that's the highlight color. Where are you? Where did you go? I don't know where the colors are going to. All my colors are messed up. Nope, that's not it. that's it. Yep, that's it. So we're gonna go. Kind of show you what I'm thinking of anyway. So you can kind of see on the front right in here, got kind of moosies and everything like that. I don't want, I don't really want them skin toned, because that's just ordinary. And plus he's kind of got the skull thing going on, so I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna try anyway. Skin tone on the muscly areas. Not really skin tone, but kind of. See how it looks anyway. I don't want the black to show through, so I'm actually doing a very thin layer of the Xandri dust color. I do plan to at least build up on part of it. I mean, he's not all just plate armor, or at least it looks that way. Some of it looks like it might be flesh. You can kind of see what I've started to do anyway. Boom, like that. So we're just going to kind of continue to work on him, kind of continue to work on the blue edging and stuff like that, and see if I can't work it up and make it look kind of nice. So you kind of see the direction that we're going. We're kind of figure out what we're doing. So in the meantime, I want you guys to paint safe, be safe, stay safe, wear your masks, do the social distancing, the whole 9 yards, whatever it is that your local government wants you to do. And we'll see you again in the workshop, alright? Take care.